In this lesson, we're going to discuss package logging. The logging options that are built into SSIS allow you to log information from the package at their runtime. You can log to text files, SQL Server, and other locations. You can select events to log also. Here in Visual Studio, I already have a package created. I'm going to right-click on the package, go to Logging, and in the drop-down menu next to Provider Type, I get a few options here. We're going to discuss login to text and login to SQL Server. I'm going to select login to text, SSIS log provider for text files. I'm going to click on Add. I'm going to place a check next to the package name and a check next to the log provider. Under Configurations, I'm going to click on the drop-down menu and select a new connection. Here we can select a file where we'd like to log the information. I'm going to change it to Create File, and I'm going to create a file called c:/log.txt. Click OK. Click OK. And now when I run my package, it will create a log file in my C drive. I've run the package once. I'm going to stop it. Go to Start. Go to my computer, C drive, and there's my log.txt file. You can see it's a comma delimited file with information about my running of the package. I'm going to delete the log file. I'm going to go back to my package now, right click and go to Logging. I'm going to delete this log provider by clicking on it and click Delete below. Under Provider Type now, I'm going to select the SQL Server logging, click Add, put a check next to this. In the drop-down menu next to Configuration, I'm going to select New Connection, and this time I'm asked to connect to an OLEDB connection. I'm going to select my VentureWorks 2008 database. Again, I have a check next to the package name here. We also have details that we can set up. I'll click on the Details tab, and now I can select events I would like to log. You can select on error, on warning, pre-execute, post-execute, if the task has failed, and any of the other events you see here. There's a description to the right telling you each one of these events and what they mean. I can click on the Advanced link at the bottom, and here I get information that I can choose from. So I can choose to log the computer name or not, log the operator or not, log the source name if I'd like, and I can do that for each and every one of these events. So I can log the computer name for on error and the operator and the source name, but on the pre-execute I may not want to log the operator. Maybe I just want to log the computer name. So I can check these options like so and have custom logging built in. And now when I run the package, the information will be logged to a table inside of SQL Server. And after we've run the package one time, I'll go over to Management Studio, go to VentureWorks 2008, Table, System Tables, and here we have a SSIS log. I'm going to select the rows from this, and we can see the package start, the package end, and all the same information we saw inside the text file logged in our database. In the Try It section, we're going to create a package with logging. We're going to view the logging information, and we're going to cause an error to view in the log. Here in Visual Studio, I've already created a package called Lesson37. I'm going to drag in a script task. I'm going to open up my script task, click on Edit Script, maximize this, and I'll add in a little code here. It says message box dts dot variables, and I'll just put the word test in here, dot value. Now I don't have this variable test created on my package, and I purposely left off that variable so I can get an error message. We'll save this and close it. Click OK. And I'm going to right click in the control flow, go to logging, In the drop-down menu, I'm going to select SSIS log provider for text files. Click Add. Place a check next to the package under Containers. Place the check next to the log. And in the drop-down menu under Configuration, I'm going to select New Connection. I'm going to select Create File for usage type. Click on Browse. I'm going to go to my desktop. Create a file called log test.txt. Open. Hit OK. Go to Details. I'm going to place a check next to On Error, On Post Execute, and On Pre-Execute. And then I'm going to click OK. I'm going to run the package one time. We get an error message from our script task. I can go to my desktop and I see the log test.txt file. I can maximize this. And here I can see the same thing. An exception has been thrown because an element cannot be found in the collection. So the error message was logged in our text file. We can also see the pre and post executes events also. In this lesson we talked about package logging. We showed how you can log runtime information from the package. You can log to a text file or to SQL Server, and you can select events to log.